Hello and welcome to today's video. Today we're here for the second episode of our NASCAR Heat 5 Season 1 for the NASCAR Cup Series. And today we have Charlotte, Darlington, and Indy Road Course. Let's see what we can add to our win total this season. We have one win, winning Daytona. We missed out at Atlanta and at Auto Club, finishing second. So looking ahead here, we do have our one win. Denny Hamlin and Cole Custer each picked up a win as well. And as I said, we're not running stages. We ran a stage race at Daytona, but I want to keep the races a little bit shorter video-wise. I want the videos to be about 30 to 40 minutes. Running the stages puts a race at 13% instead of 7. That puts us into a longer race. So want to keep it a little bit shorter there. So that's why we're not doing those other races or the other stages. So we have Charlotte. This is the Coke 600. So it's still going to be a longer race. I believe it's still almost 30 laps. And then, of course, after that, we have the Southern 500. So both of those are going to be longer races for sure. Of course, in this series, we will be back at Charlotte for the Charlotte Roval later on in the season. So 2 races at Charlotte, but 2 different layouts. I'm excited to see what else happens in the season. Of course, we had those 2 races that we could have won that we missed out on just barely. Auto Club, I just took a wrong line. Atlanta, I just didn't have enough time. So, see what we can do here. We're just going to put us 30th. Damn. A few cars seem to have had some issues. We're going to be in 27th instead of 30th. So that gives us a few spots to move up. All right. John Hunter Nemechek in front of us here in the 38 car. Jimmy Johnson, we'll get by him. Josh Bilicki, Austin Hill, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., all drivers that were working on getting by. It looks like we have Ross Chastain next. Ross Chastain's been in all 3 of our seasons. He's very active in our truck season towards the front and our Xfinity series as well. Finishing second at Bristol, so you'll see him throughout all the videos. He's right there. Of course, this one here is a little bit further in the back, but those 2, he's in the front. He's competitive. Served 21st. I'm curious to see what happens if we do get green flag pit stops. I want to see green flag pit stops in this game. It doesn't normally happen. So yeah, this has been our second best series of the 3 so far. Racing and Cup. Xfinity's been absolutely dominant. 5 wins and 1 second place. The trucks, we got 2 wins and then 2 DNFs, 7th. Like, that one's been a little bit hit or miss. This one here's been obviously very good so far with our 1 win and 2 second place, but Charlotte's gonna be a big test. It's definitely gonna be a big test to see can we make up some of these spots? Right? Can we get through this field? Daniel Suarez going by us there in the 96 car. Chris Suarez spent 2020 in the 96. Kind of like, oh my god. Kind of in just like a year between, you know, good teams. Obviously, you got dropped by Joe Gibbs and... God damn it. He got dropped by Joe Gibbs, and that put him in Stewart Haas for a year. And then after that, he got put to whatever that team was, the 96 car. He got sent there for a year before going to Trackhouse. So.
We got 20 more laps.
20 laps. We're still looking at potential green flag pit stops, or definitely green flag pit stops with only 13 laps of fuel.
Careful, still there. Right side. Top 3, use it if you need it.
Got deep into that corner, Michael McDowell, fortunately. Didn't get taken out there. Working through our field here a little bit better now. The restarts always help me. Whoa! Whoa! Matt DiBenedetto with a push. Jimmy Johnson almost taking us out as well. That's a good paint scheme though, that Jimmy Johnson car. I bought that one as a diecast for sure. It's like, yup. I got a lot of Jimmy Johnson's final season cars. Jimmy Johnson was one of those drivers that I definitely didn't really like until his later years. Probably like 2017, like his final like competitive season. When I was like, he's okay. Jimmy Johnson's all right. And then the last few years, I just want to see him get a win after 2017, but did not happen for him. But I got a decent amount of his cars for his later seasons. I mean, throughout the years, I got a few. A lot of the car tomorrow, because I got every car tomorrow, so it seemed like. But a few of those, 2008, 2009, just the basic Lowe's car. But then I got the Lowe's spring car in 2014. Shit with the birds is goated, dude. I do get the 124 of that recently as well, because again, that shit's goated.
Careful, still there.
But
Car outside.
yeah, Jimmy Johnson just, one of those drivers that I didn't like for part of his career, but one of the more likable guys I think in NASCAR now. Obviously not racing, but as a team owner. And I mean, it is cool when he makes a few occasional starts. It is cool when you get these drivers that used to race, especially when they're drivers that you grew up watching, coming back and doing a few races. So Jimmy Johnson doing that. Whenever Dale Jr. makes an Xfinity start, that's always awesome. In his 1 or 2 per year. Definitely looking forward to those starts he makes this season. It's cool to see the guys that, again, you grew up watching when they come back and do an occasional race. So it's cool to see it. And again, see a lot of them go into ownership roles or commentary roles. It's just a interesting thing. Denny Hamlin in the wall. That's going to bring out a caution. All right, we're going to pit here. You got to go 4 tires. There's no way you don't go 4 tires. A lot of people got spots out of luck. Of course, Denny Hamlin out.
Go, go, go. Clear and behind you. Stand against the wall. Stay high. Keep moving. Clear behind.
All right.
Down on your bumper.
Oh my God.
Stay low. All right, 10 to go. Keep it nice and smooth for us. Inside.
Oh no.
Left side.
Oh my God. That's gonna bring out a caution. That is not what we needed, though.
We're going green. Go, go, go.
That slight contact from Jimmy Johnson put us off the track. Clint Boyer, big problems up front. Surprised he's still in the race with that damage.
Left side. Clear all around.
I mean, we got some damage here as well. Definitely didn't get that same great launch. I mean, obviously, Clint Boyer being in front of us, slowing us down, didn't help either, but... I mean, I'd like to get a top 10 run out of this. Chase Elliott giving us a push through that corner.
Bottom lane's moving. 5 more laps.
Alex Bowman with a move.
Looking inside now.
We just don't have we don't have any speed. I don't really get it. Since that restart, we don't have any speed.
One back. Got one peeking inside.
Yeah, no, you're not getting by me, dude. Sorry.
Clear. He's by himself. Yellow flag. Starter has the green flag in his hand. Have a good day.
I'm not getting passed by Mickey Mouse himself. Absolutely not. Bro, I got nothing. This car is just killed. Absolutely killed.
Stay to your left. Car outside. Hold your line. Clear right. Looking inside now. Clear down low. White flag. Bring it home. Car there on the outside. Outside by himself. Car there on the outside.
I have no idea like how this car got killed so bad, but it just did.
Outside.
This car is
outside.
done.
All clear.
It's
No
toast,
pressure from behind.
toasteronis. We're gonna come home to finish in 18th. Ugh.
Top 20. That's worth a few points.
We're still second in the standings though, so we'll take it. So we head to Darlington. Who won there? Kyle Busch? Kyle Busch did win that. Okay. Again, how many drivers? So how many drivers make the playoffs? So we're gonna have to cut down to 4. This will be 8. So it looks like 12 will make the playoffs. How many races do we have before the playoffs? 13. So I definitely want to get a second win somewhere here. And I mean, looking at what we have, Indy Road Course here is probably one of our best bets. I mean, Kentucky's going to be tough. Las Vegas is tough. Martinsville should be a good one for us. Michigan, New Hampshire's hit or miss. And Worldwide Technology, I don't think I have a win at. So I'd like to get 2 because that puts you in a spot where you can go in and lock yourself in the playoffs, because 1 win gets you in, but if there's 12 drivers that get wins and they're all ahead of you in points, then you got a problem. So getting a second win, securing yourself entirely into the playoffs is the goal. I've been saying it in Xfinity, I've been saying it in Truck. Those ones, it's harder to fill out the whole field because there's just so many less races. They have 15 or 16. This has 20, so we have way more regular season races and a longer playoffs. So really the main thing is, can we get that second win, really secure ourselves in, because that's a main thing. I hope we do. Again, getting more wins also helps in the playoffs, points wise. So that's how we're doing this season. We want to win a championship. And I like a full season championship when you're watching. I would much rather watch a NASCAR season just go full championship. I'm all for that. I think the playoffs is a bit of a meme. So there's that. But I feel like playing the game, the playoffs adds a little bit more excitement to it. So from playing the video game wise, I'm all for it. But watching a real life championship, I want whoever's the best driver of the season to be the champion. That's what I believe. I believe that the best driver from the season should be the champion, and not some system of who can win the final race at Phoenix. An elimination, whatever, rounds. Like, no. Give me that in a video game, not in real life.
All the way up, get up, clear high.
I should have ran the throwback scheme. I forgot that in 2020 the Southern 500 was still the throwback race. I was thinking now how it's not. It's the May Darlington race, throwback weekend. Which I think that added to the Southern 500. I get that when they moved it to the playoffs, they didn't want that to take away from it, and sponsors wanted their name and paint schemes and all that stuff. But like, bruh. Throwback weekend with the Southern 500, one of the, I think the oldest race on the calendar. Yeah, it should be the oldest race on the calendar. Like, that's cool. This year it's cool with the throwbacks. We're gonna have it at Darlington, and we're gonna have some at North Wilkesboro for the All-Star race. So we'll have a few different instances of throwback stuff. Get the old David Gill and Eminem's car here. Throwback to that. That was a good car.
Nobody out back.
Denny Hamlin with the Federal Express throwback. He hit the wall, but he's back in it.
Keep it up. That was your best lap ever.
Alright, so now we gotta chase down Martin Truex Jr. Come on. Big move into that corner. We're gonna hit the wall slightly, but we're good. We're still good. Still good.
20 more laps. No mistake.
Darlington's been a decent track for me. This game, it's solid. NASCAR 14. I was goated on NASCAR 14 on this track.
All clear.
I used to do online
Best lap ever.
racing on that game on the Xbox 360. And we had a racing championship. And I absolutely dominated Darlington every single time we ran this track. I would kill it, dude. Like, straight up killing it.
That was a great lap.
Because I just knew how to get around it. Everybody else kind of like struggled with it. So whenever Darlington came up, it was pretty much over. And everybody that raced it knew it. Alright. Should have 16 to go here. Alright, 15 to go. Or this is 16 to go now. Right along that dotted line. We're gonna go on the first driver we're gonna pull up on.
Caution.
Just about to start working lap traffic.
Have a good day. Stay sharp. Drive safe. Be smart. Right side.
Alright, so our damage is repaired. Slapping the wall. 12 to go. New tires on this thing.
Clear right.
Let's go. We're never going to get green flag pit stops. This game does not disallow it, I don't think. It really seems like it doesn't. Because anytime we've even got like relatively close to it being a potential to happen, the game's just like, no, stop. Not happening. So I don't think it's allowed. Truex to the inside. He's there. He's going for the lead. Martin Truex Jr. to the lead here at Darlington. Again, like we've seen at Auto Club and like we've seen at Atlanta, I've
Stay on the bottom here.
raced
All right.
better at a lot of these
Nice.
ovals with worn out tires. And we're seeing that here at Darlington. Truex getting by us and actually starting to gap a little bit on newer tires. Once it gets to older tires, that advantage should start to come back to us when these things get worn out. We start slipping and sliding, bouncing off the wall. That's where my advantage will start coming back into play here at Darlington. 9 laps to go. Martin Truex Jr. leading the way. I remember racing NASCAR 2005. You'd come up this corner and you'd see the grandstands with the cover on it here in the back straight. That used to always be kind of cool to see, because it just looked like a giant building off the corner. There we go. Truex kind of struggling with that corner a little bit now. We're gonna bounce off of it. Truex gonna get to us, but not gonna be enough. We'll see now. Can we start to pull away a little bit? We're gonna bounce off the wall again, but once again we are flying around this track. So once those tires start to wear out, we do to hit another gear. We got the best car on worn tires.
5 laps to go.
5 laps to go. And still, I believe this is our second best season still of all 3. Of course, Xfinity average finish of just about 1. A little more than 1. Or like 1.2 or something stupid. Average finish in this is going to be a little bit worse, but again, 1 win, 2 second place, and a 19th compared to the trucks where we got 2 wins, a second place probably. Now we got 2 wins, 2 DNFs, and like a 7th. So here we go. 3 laps to go. There is a caution. We're not pitting no matter what. Even if everybody else says they're pitting, I'm not pitting. Could not be me.
Two at the line.
Now the trucks I had first, DNF, first, 7th, 4th, DNF. This I had first, second, 19th. And then right now we're working on 1 lap to get another first place.
All clear.
And then Xfinity was first, second, first. Alright, here we go, coming across the line to take the white flag.
A different flag. It'll be the checker.
White flag is out here at Darlington, bouncing off the wall, lapping a few cars. Bubba Wallace up next with the Cash App car, gonna lap him. I've already got Cash App for the season,
All clear. No
or for a race or two. Ryan Priest is next.
Clear high, clear high.
Timmy Hill, maybe. Is that Ryan Blaney?
Outside by himself. Clear all around. Way to go, driver. That's
Or
a
De
win.
Benedetto.
Nice
That's De
job.
Benedetto. It looked like the Ryan Blaney's body armor car with the red and the white. So there you go. Solid win here at Darlington. I will take it. Putting us solidly in the playoffs. There's only 12 races total. And 12... Or there's 13 races and 12 spots in the playoffs, so you win 2. There's no way you don't make the playoffs. Here we go. Celebrating at Darlington. We're going to do run out something old NASCAR logo from the 60s and early 70s. Look at that. Winning at Darlington. All right. 2 wins. That puts us solidly into the playoffs, and we're going to head to the Indianapolis road course. Over the rainbow is our achievement. We've won 94 races in NASCAR Heat. Of course, over the rainbow being the name of the trophy. Of course, a nod to the fact that Jeff Gordon has 93 NASCAR wins. Wait, is the car that... Oh, no. Where is it? The car I used for the thumbnail for this video isn't even in the game? What? Huh. Okay. That doesn't make any sense to me. Thought it would be. That's why it's the thumbnail. The bush wildlife with the trees or whatever. Pretty sure that was from 2020.
Coming to the green, driver.
Either way, here we are. This is the car we should have used for the last race. Indy road course, let's go.
Track's all yours, bud. You're clear.
That definitely hurt us.
Look ahead for me. Clear outside. All clear. No pressure from behind.
Definitely wasn't my intended. If I could just cut the corner like that, it was kind of me avoiding yeeting half the field, but understandable.
All clear. All clear. No pressure from behind. Careful. Still there.
Lovely move to the inside. Bernagon, one of the few drivers we lapped in the last race.
Careful. Still there.
Now straight up chilling. Getting passed for 16th place. We pushed Jimmy Johnson way off the track. We're moving our way through this field brilliantly, though. First road course that we're doing with the Cup cars. Of course, if you guys didn't watch the Xfinity races that we did in the last episode this week, You'll know that road courses are kind of my track that I feel the most confident on. I was kind of discussing in that how the difficulty setting needs to be kind of like bumped up on road courses for me. And some of those mile and a half maybe cut down. Because, I mean, you've seen it at Charlotte. I was just terrible. And then you see this road course, and I'm just slicing my way through the field from last. Bro!
Clear outside. Careful, still there.
See, that first penalty
Yellow flag.
was understandable. Okay, like, I got it. I cut over the curb, whatever. That second one, I, like, hit the grass, dude. I didn't even feel like I had all four tires on the grass.
Ready. Ready. Green, green, green.
But whatever.
Alright, I need 2 more good laps from you.
Caution came out. We're going to stick to the inside here this time. We're not going to go over that curb.
All clear, no pressure from behind.
Yeah, see, you can see where my tire marks were. I did not go all the way over the grass. Kyle Busch got pushed way off the track. Eric, we're rolling now. Next car and final car to try and pass. This is my teammate, so I'm going to try and not yeet him into another dimension when I do inevitably pass him. Oh, you want to bump me, though. You want to bump me. You want to bump me. Oh, my God.
Still there.
Got some team beef going on here, it seems like. And we're going to cross this line. Get the white flag. That will make the race official if a caution does come out. And that's what we like to see. This is the lap that I like to be in the lead for. I like to have that knowledge of we're in the top position on that last lap. Because you never know. That caution could come out at any moment. I believe we had it in one of the truck races in the first episode.
We need fuel, let's pit.
I was in the lead and the caution came out and we won that thing. So after winning Daytona and then having 2 very, very close finishes at Atlanta and Auto Club where we could have won, Charlotte was the 19th. We came back and won at Darlington, and we're going to get back-to-back wins. Darlington, an Indy road course.
Get that checkered flag, it's yours.
Let's go. Three wins on the season now. Let's go. Awesome, 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 awesome win. You'll love to see it. We're going to take that win at Darlington. We're going to take that win at the Indy Road Course. That's going to put us on 4 for this season. Kentucky, Las Vegas, and Martinsville in the next episode. Of course, we got a win. Kyle Busch has a win. Denny Hamlin has a win. And Cole Custer has a win. So coming up next week, we head back to the Truck Series on Monday for Eldora, Indianapolis Road Course in that, and Martinsville. So I'm very, very excited for those. So I hope you guys will check that out next week. And yeah, we'll see you guys in the next one.